my tip number 8, it's about documenting things intelligently. So it's really about organizing your documentation because it builds efficient engineering teams, and efficient engineering teams can also provide better outcome, can also interact in a better way with business. And documentation is often a shared artifact between business and technology. And I'm not talking, when I'm talking documentation, it's really documentation in an agile way. Okay, I'm not talking about the next Air Force One manuals, which is over 100,000 pages and costed $84 million. Okay, thanks to our taxes. But it's really about incremental, efficient documentation. We're not building an aircraft, are we? So I like this schema, which is a bit similar to the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Okay, as you climb your documentation pyramid, the audience is shrinking and becoming more specialized. So it starts at the very bottom with the context view, which describes the relationship and the dependencies between the system and their environment. It sounds a little bit complex, but it's really about system thinking, about the people, about having a broader view. Very often when engineers talk to business, the context is overlooked. We easily go one way down, and we forget that setting a context is really important. That's a diagram which is very high level, okay, potato diagrams, but with only a few potatoes, like Ireland in the early 20th century when everybody was starving. Okay, so that kind of level of diagram. The functional viewpoint next is really the system as it runs. Okay, the different elements, their responsibilities, their interfaces, and that's really something that it's still to the level of interaction with business, but I would say business has matured a little bit. Okay, no, but it's where you will see your databases, where you will see your servers, where you will see in a functional way. Okay, so not in a physical way, not in, oh, this is server blah blah blah, or this is lambda function blah blah blah. Okay, we're staying at a functional level. The information viewpoint, the next one, is really about data. Okay, and those of you who know me a little bit know that I'm pretty passionate about data. You know, when you spend quite a bit of time writing a book about data, it's coming with passion. Either you have it or you grow it. But and really, this is where is my data? What kind of data am I expecting? And you will see that this is not as easy as it seems, but it's really critical, even at some point with business, so they know what type of data they will be able to gather from your application. Okay, because they want to eventually build reporting out of it that is not on the MVP, so it's minimum viable product, or the version 1 of the product. Next, you've got concurrency. That's really getting a little bit technical, where application, how they interact together. Then you've got development. Well, obviously, the development documentation is for developers. Then you've got to deploy, and deploy is for the DevOps part of the team, or which is a little bit more ops. And finally, you've got the operational, which is really how do I maintain this thing when it's going there. Okay, so as I said, we're going from a broader audience to a shrinking audience and a more specialized audience. But the two first levels are really where you've got to give them more meaning to it and the more time to it, so you keep a good relationship with the business, between technology and business.
Thank you for watching this show today. My name is Jean-Georges Perrin. I often go by JGP. I build innovative data platforms at PayPal. I am the president and co-founder of AIUG, the Artificial Intelligence Data and Analytics Users Group. I am also one of the few lifetime IBM champions. I wrote the highly rated second edition of Apache Spark in Action published by Manning Publication. Please follow me on Twitter and YouTube at JGPerrin. You can also read more about my opinions, my experiences, and all the things my editors didn't want to put in the book or my articles in my blog at jgp.ai. Thank you. Bye for now.